Hi there, here's a little 15-minute video from me to keep you ticking over the summer holidays. Summer holidays. Oh dear, can we call it that? Hopefully at some point the weather might perk up. But anyway, in the meantime, let's get going. So we're going to start either in a shell stretch. So we're sitting those hips back. The hips are resting on your heels, your belly button is drawn in, and your arms extended out in front or down by your side. If that isn't for you today, you could bring yourself over to lying on your back and just hugging the knees in, just releasing and opening up, creating a space between your vertebrae. So let's just hold that for 4 or 5 breaths in and out. Taking a nice deep expansive breath in. And as you exhale, just softly through pursed lips. So that full breath is into the back of the rib cage, really encouraging breath to the back of the rib cage. As you exhale, softly through pursed lips to slow the breath down. Okay, just taking that last breath in and out. And then wherever you are, you're going to bring yourself up to all fours. Knees beneath the hips, hands beneath the shoulders. We're going to take ourselves into a little cat and cow pose. So taking a breath in from your neutral spine, you're going to exhale, lift through the middle. Tuck your sit bones, tuck your chin in as you inhale, hold. As you exhale, release to a cow pose, drop your belly towards the floor, lift your tailbone, lift your eye gaze. Full breath as you exhale, lift. Really draw your navel towards your spine. As you exhale, release again to cow pose. Pull those shoulders back away from the ears. We're going to do one more of each. Cat, lift, hold. And as you exhale, release again to cow pose. Inhale, holding. This time as you exhale, back to neutral. We're going to tuck the toes, take a breath in, lift the knees and push back. Let's hold here for a little stretch down the back of the thighs and take a little walk. And so we're going to lift the right heel and then the left. Good, so we're going to do a couple more, alternating right and left. Just feeling that stretch down the opposing leg. That's good. One more on each side, right and left. So we can either walk our feet towards our hands or our hands towards our feet. And then taking a breath in, you're going to hang out here, lifting your belly. As you exhale, you're going to roll up, restack your spine. So we're breathing out as we stand. Helps to stabilize and support the lower back as we come up to standing. So let's bring our feet to about hip width apart. We're going to take a nice big breath in, reach the arms up, big stretch through the whole body. As you exhale, release the arms wide and down. That's good. So take a breath in, arms wide. Keep your rib cage nice and still. As you exhale, arms wide and down. That's good. Let's go forward with the arms. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Keeping your belly button drawn in, your glutes gently squeezing as you exhale, arms wide and down. And again, breathe in, just mobilizing through the shoulders. Change directions, inhale out wide, exhale down. And again, one more, breathing in, as you exhale out wide. That's good. So from here, we're going to take a breath in, squat down, exhale, rise. Breathe in, exhale. So we're pushing the hips down and back. It's good, starting to warm up through the hips and the knees, through the quads, the hamstrings. It's good. Keep your belly button drawn in, your chest lifted, your eye gaze lifted. Just warming the lower body with a few squats. And so one more here, then we're going to add on a little heel raise. So we breathe in, squat down, exhale, heel raise up. Now you don't have to do the heel raise. You don't have to do a big heel raise. You can make it a really small heel raise. But now we're warming those ligaments and tendons through the hips, the knees, the ankles. And we get a little chest expansion as we press those palms back. Breathe in, exhale, rise. Gently drawing those shoulder blades together. We're going to do a couple more. Should be feeling a little warmer. Let's take one more. Breathing in, exhale, release. That's good. So let's bring ourselves back to the floor. We're going to take a nice big breath in. Arms up. As you exhale, arms widen down. Tuck your chin, roll down, peel away. And again, this is a nice little mobilization through the spine. You're going to inhale, walk the hands out. Look to your hands as you walk the hands out. And I'm just going to walk my feet back a little bit as I come to a plank position. So from here, I'm going to drop to my knees, hands beneath the shoulders. Take a breath in, open my right arm. As you exhale, thread your right arm through. Let's get inhale, holding. As you exhale, release. Let's get left arm opens. Exhale, thread through. Just mobilizing through the upper middle back. Inhale. As we exhale, release. Good. From here, I'm just taking a little adjustment so I keep myself in camera shot. And so we're going to warm the upper body. I'm going to tuck the toes. Remember, you can do this on the tops of the feet if it's not comfortable, but preferably toes tucked under. Taking an out breath, we're going to lift, knees an inch. We inhale, hold. Exhale, release down. So our leg pull front. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. It's good. Couple more. Lift and hold. Just hovering the knees an inch. Notice my hips don't go higher than my shoulders. Release. So to get a little bit more work for abdominals and upper body, take those knees back so they're not directly beneath the hips. Hands always directly beneath shoulders. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. And release. Couple more. Exhale. Good, and again, one more. Lift, hover an inch, hold, and release down. So from here, we're going to take a little walk with the feet. And again, you can have your knees beneath the hips, your knees back a little bit further. So we're going to hover the knees an inch. Now you can stay with that hover and lift, or we walk. Right foot out, left foot out, right foot in. Left foot in. And again, walk out. 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Let's go and do a couple more. Should be feeling a little bit of a shake on through that upper body. Keep the torso nice and still. Your hips level with the floor. One more each side. Right and left. Walk in right and left. Or release down. Let's take a little release through the lower back. Take a breath in, lift through the middle. Cat stretch it. As you exhale, sit back to a shell stretch. Scoop your belly. Just a little release after our leg pull front exercise. We're going to bring ourselves down to lying on our tummy. So, lying down, your arms, elbows out at a right angle, your forehead resting on the mat, and then your legs can be hip width apart for any lower back issues, or bring your feet together, zip up your inner thighs. Into our cobra stretch or breaststroke prep. Take a breath in. As we exhale, we lift. Keep your bottom rib in contact with the floor as you inhale, hold. As you exhale, release and lower. Breathe in to stay. Exhale to lift. Inhale to hold. Squeeze in the glutes. Exhale, release. So again, breathe out where you feel comfortable, but preferably we breathe out on the effort as we lift. Squeezing the glutes, keeping the bottom rib in contact with the floor, really isolating that upper middle back. 2 more. Lift, hold, and release. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, holding, pressing those heels, zipping up your inner thighs. As you exhale, release and lower. Bring your hands by your ribcage. Take an out breath to push up. It's good. Take a little lift through the middle. Cat stretch. And sit back. Again, shell stretch. Scooping through the middle. Drawing your belly button in to help relax the muscles of the lower back. And again, that shell stretch really helping to open up and create space between the vertebrae. On your next out breath, let's take a restack of the spine all the way up, or remember hip hinge it up. Rolling the shoulders, lifting the head. We're going to bring ourselves over. We're going to come to lying on the mat. You're going to roll yourself down. We're going to bring ourselves into a tabletop position. So bracing the belly, knees over hips. Your arms are going to stay long by your side. You're going to keep your head, shoulders resting down for the moment. And as we exhale, we're going to toe tap right and left. Good. Alternating toe tap. Keeping your torso nice and still, keeping your belly button drawn in, your lower rib cage in contact with the floor. Good. So remember, if this feels too much for your lower back, have your feet on the floor and bring knee over the hip. Always options. So let's get your arms involved. So with the next toe tap, right, you're going to reach your left arm overhead, breathing in, left toe tap, right arm reaches. So there shouldn't be arms and legs flailing. It should be opposite toe to the floor, opposite arm reaching. Toe tap. So just doing one more on each side. Right toe tap, left arm reaches. From here we're going to go into some obliques. So again, we can have feet on the floor or keep the legs tabletop. Bring your hands to the side of the forehead. As we exhale, we're going to bring right shoulder to left knee, toe tap. Breathe in, exhale. Good, toe tap. Twist. Keep your elbows wide, keep your chest open. For a little bit more, instead of that toe tap, we're going to add the scissors. So we can stay feet on the floor, legs tabletop, or extend the legs up. As we twist, we scissor. Breathing in, exhale. Remember, you don't have to scissor, you could keep your feet on the floor. You don't even have to move the legs. Breathing in. If you're feeling any tension through your neck, shoulders, keep your head, shoulders resting down. Just scissor the legs. It's good. Twist. It's good. We're going to do a couple more. Scissor. Breathing in from your tabletop or from those legs extended. Release the arms down. Bring one foot down. Bring the other foot down. Let's take a release through the lower back. Your arms are out wide. Taking an out breath, drop your knees to the right. Hold. As you exhale over to the left. Inhale, holding. Exhale again, over to the right. It's a really good stretch for the lower back. You could extend your top leg for a little bit more. Hold for the breath in. Use the out breath to move. Over we go to the left. Extend right. Flex the knee. Come back to center. Release the arms down. Bring your feet to hip width, your heels in towards your hip sockets. Turn your palms to face the hips. As we exhale, one move, hips up. And release. Good. We exhale to lift. Inhale to hold. Gently squeeze the glutes and hamstrings. Keep that nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees as you release. This time, let's hold the lift. Hands on the floor or reach the arms up. Taking a breath in, you're going to lift right and left. Right and left. So we can alternate the heel lift. Starts to challenge our stabilizing muscles of the spine to keep those hips level across the body. It's good. Or if you want to try it a little bit more, we could lift both heels. Maybe a little toe lift. Heel lift, toe lift. Really working into that ankle mobility. It's good. Toes, heels. Remember, stay with that alternating heel lift. If it feels a little bit too much, or just stay with that lift and lower of the hips. And do a couple more. Heels, toes. Breathe in and hold. Keep that straight line. As you exhale, release the hips down. Hug those knees in. Take a release through your lower back. We'll circle around. Take the knees wide. Take a nice little inner thigh stretch. Bring the knees together. Hands underneath the hamstrings. Lift your head, shoulders. Take an out breath to roll up. We're going to finish with a little spine twist. Extend the legs. Bring the arms out wide. Nice long spine. Remember, bend the knees if you need to. As we exhale, we turn to the right. Bend your right arm for 3 pulses. Breathing in. Exhale. Remember, each pulse you're trying to get a little bit further around. We're looking for mobility through the spine. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in and left. 1, 2, 3. Keep equal weight in your sit bones as you turn and left. Breathing in. Last one each side. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head. Keep lifting your rib cage up off your pelvis. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in. Exhale, release the arms down. Hands to the back of the hips. Take a release to the front of the hips after holding that nice long spine. Roll your shoulders. Give the arms a little shake. The wrists a little roll. And well done. Enjoy. Any questions? Don't hesitate to ask. Let's hope that weather improves and the sun comes out. Thank you.